And yes, thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sports 7GH. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very, very much. The Black Stars camp, Ehuru, say Ehuru or the Black Stars camp. A lot of issues happening at the Black Stars camp. Andre Dede Ayew, Black Stars captain, is trending currently as I speak to you. Just say and forward the good Andre Dede Ayew. So say was say Oyenioma ye na enim guasie eyaba disgrace. The disgrace is too much. Black Stars captain Andre Dede Ayew and the Black Stars players told. In fact, we are going to look at all of those issues. Why is Andre Dede Ayew capito of the Black Stars under 20 World Cup winner? And capito of the Black Stars, why is he trending? We are going to talk to you about all of that. In fact, Ghana versus Egypt is tomorrow. 8 p.m. Ghana time. In fact, Ghana Black Stars will be taking on Egypt. Can we beat Egypt? In fact, since 2000, Ghana has never lost a second game in the African Cup of Nations. Since 2000 African Cup of Nations. The only time we didn't play the African Cup of Nations was in 2004 Tunisia. That one we didn't qualify. But since 2000 African Cup of Nations up till the last one we went in Cameroon 2021 African Cup of Nations, Ghana has never lost the second game. Yes, you get it. We played the first game. We are about to play the second game versus Egypt. Every second game of the tournament, we've never lost. It is either we are winning or we are drawing the game. But we've won more of them. In fact, we've won 8 and then drew 3. So we've played 11 second games in all in the African Cup of Nations and we've not lost. Doesn't mean that we are not going to lose to Egypt tomorrow. What are your thoughts? In fact, we also look at a likely starting 11. The last training session of the Black Stars happened today, this evening. A likely starting 11 of the Black Stars. You know that the first game versus Cape Verde, I came to give it to you that the league starting 11, this and that, every player I mentioned came except Joseph Pinsope, who I didn't say he would start. Only Joseph Pencil came to start, and that one cry was last minute. I told you that Kudus would have to pass late fitness test. He couldn't pass it, and then Ransford Eboakon also came in. So I have done it before, and this time too, I will get about 89 or 98% correct. So stick and stay with me as we go through the likely starting 11 of the Black Stars. Also, in addition to all the other issues we are going to discuss, do well to subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell, and select all. Leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much. Do all to let me know your thoughts, comments, views, opinions in the comment section. What are your predictions for the game versus Egypt? Will Ghana beat Egypt again? Now, going straight into the stories, you know that Ghana Black Stars, prior to our qualification to the 2014 World Cup, in fact, we beat Egypt 6-1. Kumasi. We went away to the Cairo International Stadium. They couldn't beat us. In fact, they beat us 2-1 pair. Okay, and then we qualified to the World Cup. Okay, I remember those times. No, Kevin Prince Boateng and the rest, Sule Muntari. It wasn't easy at all. Asamoah Gyan and the rest. Ghana Black Stars were very emphatic on Egypt. And today, when the Egyptian coach was having his final press conference ahead of the game, he said that he knows Ghana. He knows how good Ghana is and how good Ghana can punish Egypt if we are in our element. He knows that Black Stars have a lot of quality players who play in top clubs as well as top leagues. So for him, he's preparing very well to face Ghana Black Stars. So yes, Jordan Ayew press conference said that look, he thinks that tomorrow will be a very, very good day. Tomorrow being a good day, no, that is why I'm telling you that since 2000 we've never lost. In fact, the last time we lost a second game in the African Cup of Nations was in 1998 when Togo beat Ghana. So since 2000, every tournament, our second game in the tournament, we win. In fact, in 2015, okay, the second game was versus Algeria. Asamoah came from the bench. Okay, he was ill with malaria, down with malaria. He came from the bench and came to win the game for us. In fact, we didn't have any hope that we will win. In fact, the last time we went to the African Cup of Nations 2021 in Cameroon, we were so bad. We had just 1 point in the group. We couldn't qualify from the group. Okay, the last African Cup of Nations. But that 1 point we had was from our second game. So the second game there, it is always good. That is why some Ghanaians are having full confidence that this time versus Egypt, it is a win or draw for Ghana. Ghana will not lose the game, a win or draw. And then Jordan Ayew today also said that tomorrow will be a very, very good one for the senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars. Now today, the Black Stars players, the team had a final training session. And the likely 11, okay, from everything, from every conversation I have had, just like I did it for the game versus Cape Verde, this is the likely starting 11. Again, Richard Ofori is likely to be imposed. In fact, the Black Stars technical team, they are saying that they don't really see anything wrong with Richard Ofori in the first game. They think that he didn't really do bad mistakes, or the goals we considered. No, yeah, the first goal, you would blame him a little, but he wasn't so bad. And so they want to keep some consistency at the back, and so Richard Ofori will stay in post. The back four, they will all be sustained. So Dennis Odoi will start, Gideon Mensah will start, Salisu, and then Daniel Alexander Jiku. All of them will start. Consistency is what the Black Stars technical team are saying. They say that look, they will not make any changes. Okay, so the back four there, all of them likely to start tomorrow versus Egypt. You know that the game is 8 p.m. So tomorrow, no, maybe 1 or 2 changes can come. But then this is what I am getting. If you go to the midfield, now Baba Idrisu will go to the bench, and then Saleh Samed Abdul will start. That one, it is confirmed. And that is what I'm hearing from the camp, that Baba Idrisu straight to the bench, Saleh Samed Abdul will start, and then Majid Ashimeru will maintain his position, and then Mohamed Kudus will come in to fill that particular void as the number 10. Ransford Yeboah Konisdorfer will not start, even if Kudus is not very fit to start the game. Ransford Yeboah Konisdorfer there, he will not start as the number 10. Only number 10 in Bobiem because Masa Wamohu and the Black Stars technical team were not convinced with him in the first game. So in the event that they think that Kudus should play maybe 30 minutes or 25 minutes or so, and cannot start the game, obviously another player is going to start as the number 10 and not Ransford Yeboah Konisdorfer. So this is the midfield 3 likely to start tomorrow versus Egypt. Now if you go to the front line, there Jordan Ayew is still starting. Yes, Jordan Ayew is still starting. Inaki Williams is likely to start in place of Antoine Semenyo, but then Joseph Pinto will maintain his position. In fact, when I enter the camp of the Black Stars, what they are telling me is that this team is because of consistency. They don't want to make a lot of changes to the team so that everything will spoil. You get a point? So they want to maintain some sort of consistency. That's why they are making just about 2 changes to the other lineup we used versus Cape Verde. So Baba Idrisu is the first change, and then maybe Antoine Semenyo will also start from the bench, and Inaki Williams will get a chance to start. Not because Antoine Semenyo was bad, but they think that Inaki Williams has the experience and everything to deal with the Egyptian back line. Okay, you know that Egypt's back line, they are very experienced and they do very well. So Inaki Williams will have that experience and the quality to deal with them, and that's why they are looking at Inaki Williams starting. But Jordan Ayew will start, Joseph Pinto will also start. Osman Bukari still nowhere to be found in the likely starting 11. I am hearing from the camp. Enes Nyama and all of those players are still nowhere to be found, and it is some way. But this is the likely starting 11. Obi Ohes channel will be him. So the last game I did it, I was very close, about 98-99%. This time it will be the same story. Now let's continue. Do well to subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell and select all. Now, Black Stars captain Andre Ayew is trending, and a lot of Ghanaians are sharing their views on him as the Black Stars captain. Underlined, Black Stars captain, not Ghana captain, not under 20 captain. As the Black Stars captain, a lot of people think that, look, Andre Ayew, you are bringing a lot of disgrace on the nation Ghana. Under your tenure as the Black Stars captain, it is disgrace after disgrace after disgrace. Now, let's go back to history. Asamoah took over as the Black Stars captain from 2010. Okay, after the 2010 World Cup, he became the Black Stars captain. Went to several African Cup of Nations, and the West for Asamoah was somewhere semi-finals. Okay, yes, semi-finals. Even in 2017, that was the last captaincy for Asamoah. He went to the semi-finals and was eliminated by, I think, Cameroon or so. Now, in 2019, that was the first time Andre Ayew was named as the Black Stars captain. Kwesi Appiah was sending us to the African Cup of Nations as the coach of the Black Stars, and he named Dede Ayew as the main captain, Asamoah as the general captain. We didn't hear Nayante Krada. Okay, now we hadn't heard it before, but Asamoah was general captain. But in that 2019 World Cup, Andre Ayew as the captain was abysmal. Round of 16 qualification. You get it? That was the first time, in fact, in a long while we were failing that much. We were eliminated in the round of 16 by Tunisia. In fact, in the group, we struggled to qualify from the group. So it was a very difficult and an abysmal performance. And that's the reason why right after the tournament, Kwesi Appiah was sacked. Okay, Andre Ayew was maintained as the captain of the Black Stars. Yes, 2021 African Cup of Nations to Dede Ayew sent the team. Okay, in Cameroon, and it was abysmal. We had just 1 point. In fact, in the final game versus Comoros, Dede Ayew had a red card, and that is the reason why some people think that Comoros was even able to beat us. Dede Ayew, as a captain, he had a red card, was substituted or eliminated from the game, and then we lost and we came out 1 point as the captain of the Black Stars. He failed to qualify from the group. We went to the FIFA World Cup against all odds. That one, as a captain, he did well, qualified the team to the FIFA World Cup. But at the FIFA World Cup, Black Stars were again eliminated from the group stage for the first time in 2006, in 2010, and in 2014. All of them we qualified from the group. Is that not it? I think in 2014, that is where we didn't qualify from the group also. But then we were eliminated from the group stage in 2022 World Cup. That was also a bad showing. After winning our second game versus South Korea, we were expecting to qualify from the group, but we failed to qualify from the group. Again, we came to this particular African Cup of Nations, same Dede Ayew. This is why Dede Ayew is trending. This is why people are saying that Dede Ayew disgrace ne dosu and Nguasiano a dosu. So tell your boys, you and the Black Stars players currently, tell them that you cannot harbor, you cannot oversee another disgrace in Cameroon, and that they should win the game versus Egypt, win versus Mozambique, and qualify from the group. We need to qualify from the group, progress and progress and progress till we get very close to the cup. So we've come to this AFCON to Cape Verde have beaten us. In fact, FIFA World Cup 2026 qualifiers, Comoros have beaten us, Madagascar struggling, we are struggling to beat them. A lot of teams we cannot beat them under the tenure of the Black Stars captain Andre Dede Ayew. Asamoah time wasn't like that. This is what people are saying, it's not me. Asamoah time, Nentesa. We go to the final, we go to the semi-finals of the African Cup of Nations. In fact, we were doing extremely well. So the day you people are saying that, set up, you and the Black Stars players, the disgrace is too much. You have to ensure that you qualify from the group. If we don't beat Egypt, it's going to be very difficult for us to qualify from the group. The last time the Sani we are going to beat Comoros to qualify. We couldn't beat them, so we don't have to say that we are going to beat Mozambique to qualify. We have to get something from the second game versus Egypt, and that is what Ghanaians are telling Dede Ayew and the Black. Even this current Black Stars players there, they are shameful. Like shame on the Black Stars, shame after shame after shame, because the countries we don't expect them to beat us. They beat us and beat us mercilessly. So these Black Stars players there, shame after shame, and all of them should know that they are bringing a lot of shame to the noble country Ghana, and should set up and tomorrow versus Egypt win the game and win big. Let us know what you are made of. Let us see the quality in you. Clubs, all of you are playing in big teams in Europe, top leagues in Europe. Why is it that we are struggling to beat teams like Cape Verde, teams like Comoros, and the rest? The Black Stars coach Chris Hughton, what do you know, Massa? Wolf, Ajuma we ufelia obero obefa as a coach. Because they are we at time. Now country by anything better about before. Ufelia, a common quad de will feel. Chris Hughton combat de qua. Until Trinity America, a combat de anti bomber some more versus Egypt dear. A win. W plus 3 points. Now, Bibia and your camera. Thank you very much for staying with us on this channel. Do want to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.